Now let's come to the organizational impact of integrated newsroom. News media organizations are drastically reducing the number of people it employs in the process of delivering news to the public due to this technological innovation. This has brought about adverse impact. For example, in terms of activities, management in news media firms are farming out reporting to regional and local stringers. Consequently, organizations are increasingly refusing to employ correspondents in different regions of the country on a full-time basis. In other words, earlier what was being performed by a set of people is being displaced onto a single person. This heavy reliance on a network of stringers could impact quality of news through lack of diversity in ground reporting from various parts of the country. As a result, news will become increasingly concentrated on urban issues facing town and city dwellers, rather than on rural issues affecting people living in the villages. The third major implication is financial. Interestingly, due to the boom in news web portal, media organizations are increasingly relying on their news portal for earning higher revenues than the conventional wing of news media like channels. To give an instance, the advertising revenues earned by ndtv.com is outpacing those earned by its various television news channels. This is backed up by the fact that companies are investing heavily in digital marketing for the goods and services. A 2018 report suggests that print media advertising, both in newspapers and magazines, has been reduced to 29% of the overall share in the advertising revenue. To give some perspective on this, on the digital space and advertising, according to a report by FICCI in 2018, online news subscribers grew during the period December 2017 to 18 to reach 245 million. Each of these subscribers spent 8 minutes across mobile and desktop to access news sites, portals and aggregators. These subscribers comprised of 43% of the total internet users at the end of 2018. In the previous year, digital media in India grew by 42%. Alongside China, its neighbor, India is among the top 2 countries in the world in terms of digital consumption of services. In the same year, that is 2018, total advertising market, digital media in India cornered 21% by clocking a 34% growth in advertising spend. What are the required skill sets for journalists? The question to ask is, how has this shift to integrated newsroom impacted the nature of work for journalists? Where earlier a newspaper journalist had to gather information by doing research and talking to concerned sources and file a news report, now has to click photograph, write the text and present the news through video shoot to be uploaded onto the web portal. This means that for a newspaper journalist, domain knowledge and a command over the language will not suffice. One has to learn and acquire additional skills like photography, talk live on camera and shoot a video. In other words, multidimensional skills of writing, photography, shooting and editing. A newspaper journalist can no longer say that one will only write the copy of the news and edit it while asking photographers to shoot. Given this changing scenario, journalists with capability in different languages would be considered an asset for news organizations venturing into publication as well as broadcasting in different Indian languages. To give an example, Network 18 broadcasts news channel in 15 languages. Now let's come to challenges. In this changing scenario of integrated newsroom, where news ecosystem has become a complex engagement, reporting itself has become multidimensional due to the presence of intersectional concerns and issues. For example, a development journalist is required to know about the following: A. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, B. Local livelihood opportunities, etc. And thirdly, environmental issues. In a similar example, while engaging with gender issues in India, a journalist has to engage with caste, class and community dimension.